everything you thought you knew was wrong. From childhood facts to pop culture legends, we're breaking down 30 myths that have fooled millions for generations. Some are harmless, others are just wild, but all of them totally false. Welcome to Get Your Facts Right, and let's set the record straight. Myth 1. Bulls hate red. False. Bulls are actually colorblind to red. It's the movement of the cape that makes them charge, not the color. Myth 2. We only use 10% of our brains. Nope. Brain scans show we use almost all parts of our brain, just not all at the same time. Myth 3. Napoleon was short. He was actually average height for his time. The myth came from a difference between French and British measurement systems. Myth 4. Goldfish have a 3-second memory. Totally false. Goldfish can actually remember things for months. They can even be trained. Myth 5. Humans have 5 senses. In school, we're taught about the 5 classic senses: sight, hearing, touch, taste, and smell. But scientists have identified many more, including balance, vestibular sense, temperature, thermoception, pain, nociception, and even the sense of time. Our understanding of perception is far more complex than just 5 categories. Myth 6. Touching a toad gives you warts. This myth likely started because of the bumpy texture of toad skin. However, warts in humans are caused by the human papillomavirus or HPV, not toads. While they look rough, toads have nothing to do with skin warts. Myth 7. Mount Everest is the tallest mountain on Earth. Mount Everest is the highest mountain above sea level. However, when measured from base to summit, Mauna Kea in Hawaii is taller. Mauna Kea rises over 33,500 feet from its base on the ocean floor, making it the true tallest mountain by total height. Myth 8. Shaving makes hair grow back thicker. Shaving doesn't change the thickness, color, or rate of hair growth. The reason hair appears thicker is because shaving gives hair a blunt tip, which may feel coarser and more noticeable than unshaven hair. Myth 9. The Great Wall of China is visible from space. The Great Wall is long, but it's relatively narrow and built with materials that blend into the landscape. Most astronauts report it's not visible to the naked eye from space. This myth became popular through textbooks, but it's not backed by NASA. Myth 10. More crime happens during a full moon. Many believe full moons make people act strange, including increasing crime and accidents. However, scientific reviews show no consistent correlation between lunar phases and criminal behavior. The myth persists due to confirmation bias. We remember weird events that happen during a full moon, but ignore those that don't. It's more about human psychology than lunar influence. Myth 11. Vikings wore horned helmets. Images of horned Viking helmets are iconic, but historically inaccurate. Archaeological evidence and historical texts show Vikings wore simple leather or iron helmets without horns. The myth was popularized during the 1800s by costume designers for operas and theater. Horns on helmets would have been impractical and dangerous in real combat. Yet this image persists in pop culture and cartoons, despite being debunked by scholars and historians alike. Myth 12. Your blood is blue in your veins. Blood is always red. Veins appear blue because of how light penetrates the skin and reflects back. Oxygen-rich blood is bright red. Oxygen-poor blood is darker red, but never blue. Myth 13. Bats are blind. The phrase blind as a bat is misleading. Bats actually have good eyesight, and many species see quite well in low-light conditions. They also use echolocation to navigate and hunt, making them excellent at detecting their surroundings. Myth 14. Humans only have 206 bones. Adults have 206 bones, but babies are born with around 270. As they grow, many bones fuse together. So technically, humans don't always have exactly 206 bones. It depends on age. Myth 15. Cracking your knuckles causes arthritis. Cracking your knuckles has not been shown to cause arthritis. The popping sound comes from gas bubbles in the synovial fluid of the joints. While excessive cracking might irritate the joints, it doesn't cause arthritis. Myth 16. We swallow 8 spiders a year in our sleep. This myth spread online but has no scientific basis. Spiders tend to avoid humans, and there's no data to support the claim that we swallow them while sleeping. Myth 17. The sun is yellow. The sun emits all visible wavelengths of light, which combine to appear white. It looks yellow from Earth due to atmospheric scattering, especially at sunrise and sunset. Myth 18. Your hair and fingernails keep growing after death. What really happens is the skin dries out and shrinks, making it appear as if nails and hair are longer. Actual growth requires metabolic activity, which stops at death. Myth 19. You lose most body heat through your head. You lose heat through any exposed skin. The myth came from outdated military studies. If you go outside without a hat, yes, your head loses heat, but that's just because it's uncovered.
Myth 20. Alcohol kills brain cells. Moderate alcohol use doesn't kill brain cells, though it can damage connections between them and impair brain function. Chronic abuse can harm brain tissue, but the kills brain cells claim is exaggerated.
Myth 21. Dogs sweat through their tongues. Dogs regulate heat primarily through panting, but they do sweat through their paw pads. Unlike humans, they don't have sweat glands distributed across their bodies. Myth 22. Bananas grow on trees. Bananas grow on large herbaceous plants, not trees. Despite looking like trees, these plants don't have woody trunks. They're technically the world's largest herb.
Myth 23. People in the Middle Ages believed the Earth was flat. Educated people in medieval Europe widely accepted that the Earth was spherical. The myth that they believed in a flat Earth was popularized much later, especially during 19th century literature debates.
Myth 24. You need to drink 8 glasses of water a day. The 8x8 rule, 8 8-ounce glasses per day, has been widely quoted but isn't backed by scientific evidence for everyone. Hydration needs depend on body size, activity level, climate, and diet. Many people meet their hydration needs through food like fruits and vegetables and other beverages like tea or juice. The best guideline is to drink when you're thirsty and monitor the color of your urine. Pale yellow indicates good hydration.
Myth 25. Chameleons change color to blend in. Many people believe chameleons shift their color to blend in with their surroundings for camouflage. While they do adjust shades, it's not for hiding. Color change in chameleons is primarily a response to emotions, temperature, and communication with other chameleons. For instance, a male may turn brighter to attract a mate or darker when threatened. Specialized cells called iridophores help manipulate light reflection, creating various colors. Their natural camouflage remains in neutral settings, but dramatic changes are about signaling, not sneaking.
Myth 26. Chewing gum stays in your stomach for 7 years. This claim has been passed around playgrounds for decades. While gum base isn't digestible, your body treats it like any other indigestible substance. It moves through your digestive tract and exits within a few days. Swallowing gum occasionally is harmless, but doing so excessively could cause blockages, especially in children. Still, your stomach is not a sticky trap for rogue chewing gum. Spit it out, but don't panic if you forget.
Myth 27. Sugar makes kids hyper. Parents often associate sugar with hyperactivity, but scientific studies consistently show no direct link. The myth may be a result of expectations. Parents who believe sugar causes hyperactivity may perceive it even when none exists. Party environments, often with sugary treats, create excitement, which is wrongly blamed on sugar. While excess sugar can contribute to long-term health issues, it doesn't flip a hyperactivity switch in kids.
Myth 28. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. Older dogs are absolutely capable of learning new commands and behaviors. While they may learn more slowly than puppies, they often have better focus and patience. Training an older dog may take more consistency and encouragement, but age is not a barrier to learning. Many rescue dogs thrive when taught new routines and loving homes.
Myth 29. Twinkies last forever. Twinkies have earned a reputation as immortal snacks, partly due to their long shelf life and portrayal in post-apocalyptic films. In reality, their shelf life is about 45 days. While they contain preservatives, they're still perishable. Over time, Twinkies go stale and can grow mold like any other baked good. They're designed to last longer than fresh pastries, but they're not indestructible.
Myth 30. Humans evolved from chimpanzees. Humans and chimpanzees share a common ancestor, but one species didn't evolve from the other. Instead, both species diverged from a shared ancestor around 6 to 7 million years ago. Evolution is not a straight ladder, but a branching tree. Saying humans evolved from chimps simplifies the complex evolutionary process and misrepresents the nature of our biological history.
Still believe any of these myths? Don't worry, now you know better. We've got plenty more truth bombs on the way, so don't miss out. Hit that like button, share your favorite myth in the comments, and subscribe to our channel to get your facts right.